everybody, boy.
Okay, brother.
Yeah, K-Fave. Here we go, boy.
Okay.
Oh, I meant to get a poster for. We'll talk about it.
We'll talk. So we'll just say Seagrove.
Yeah, the opposite of WrestleMania. Well, not Seagrove. Seagrove and Seagrove 2, which is
Seagrove 2
in Albemarle.
Okay. All right. Oh yeah.
The opposite of WrestleMania. Okay.
Okay. The opposite of WrestleMania.
Yeah, we'll talk about WrestleMania for 30 minutes, and then we'll say, well, this ain't our show. Oh, nice turnbuckle pads. Ooh, very George Southers right there.
Maybe
I got to tell you,
nice.
I got to tell you about that. This Sunday we had to use my ropes on this other ring. Believe it, big long story, but I know. And we used brand new pads on my ring, and I had to take my old ones off. It's been on for 30 years. But here's what I'm getting at. The second the Bavaro brothers, my favorite tag team, as soon as they walked in and saw it, they said, "George South, I know you didn't change turnbuckle pads." I don't know if that's good or bad. I said, because they recognized my ropes with the hose, but anyway, they knew something didn't fit because there was it was too new. Bullet. But anyway, they had oh man, they're good. They're beautiful. They're good. But
yeah,
anyway,
they're very
okay.
Very good. I ain't done with that.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of Dad, You Don't
Yes.
Work, You
Yes.
Wrestle. You hear the claps. You know what time it is. George, how was your weekend?
Boy, I'm out of breath already, boy, believe it or not.
Already.
Probably because I run my mouth too much.
That's
But
okay.
boy, I had an unbelievable week. I've had a good 5 minutes of being here.
Okay.
I already sold a T-shirt when I first walked in.
Yeah.
One of these.
Which is that one?
Yeah. Yeah, this is the actual T-shirt I
You
sold.
used it as advertisement. You already sold it.
And I got to give it back.
You're going like hotcakes. You got to buy it now.
Very WWE-ish on the canvases. But this is the actual T-shirt, which is available. But this one ain't because I got to give it back to the guy I just sold it to. But anyway, boy, I had a great week this past week. Of course, Sunday night, everybody's talking about it. Sunday afternoon in Winston-Salem, AML, first WrestleCade representative. Just huge event, Bullet. Mm-hmm. And I loved it because you know it's going to be a good day when you walk in this huge nightclub and there's a huge poster on the wall of Patrick Swayze in Roadhouse. You just knew, Bullet, it was going to be a good day, okay?
All right.
It was Johnny and June's. Of course, it didn't even click to me. I've been hitting heads so many times that this nightclub, was named after Johnny Cash and June Cash. So,
June Carter.
June Carter.
Yes.
Because as soon as I went in and saw their pictures, it still didn't hit why it was Johnny and June's. So anyway, just a great time, Bullet. The place was just packed, and it was just we adjusted. We couldn't fit one of our rings in because of the low ceiling, so we put some pieces together, put a smaller ring in there, and it was just good, Bullet. It was really good. A lot of good guys. Got to see X-Pac, who. Every time I see him, I want to talk about 1, 2, 3 Kid, and he thinks I'm burnt. Mm-hmm. But anyway, and then my privilege, what I'm getting at is I got to work with Bunkhouse Buck. And boy, a lot of people don't understand this, but, and he had told me, he said, I hadn't worked in a few months. He said, but he...
A few months? I mean,
that's what he told me.
He could have said a few years if he wanted to.
Yeah, exactly. And what was so amazing is, seriously, boy, and you would understand this, being my student, a lot of people don't understand it, but when we were getting ready to go out, and he actually said, I'm just going to listen to you. Honestly, Bullet, in this day and time of nobody listenings, and nobody cares, and everybody wants to get their stuff in, and there's no trust at all in wrestling, for him to say that, I'm not going to lie to you, Bullet, 40 years of business, it made me feel good.
Yeah,
it really did. It made me feel real good. So we had a great time. Of course, did all the stuff that nobody understands. So it was just a great time, Bullet. They're going to do it again. Of course, next month, Bullet, a whole new show. Of course, I got to put my table up beside Matt Hardy's, so all that was real good. Bullet and Sanjay Dutt and all the guys. It was just a good day. First time I got to see great guys. You may have met them. I never met them. They came right up to me, knew exactly who I was. Was those? Watch me not say it right. The Washington Bullets. Or
really,
what?
You said it correctly. Yes, I've heard nothing. Like I have never. I don't think I've personally met them. If I did, I blew them off because
yeah.
So I apologize for that because I've heard good things about them from Zane Riley and now you.
So. Very George Southish. Matter of fact, when they first got there, you know me, we don't like anybody.
Exactly.
Bullet, and you just walk by them. I mean, honestly, I did. Honestly, yeah. It's so funny that you said that. I don't give anybody time of day, Bullet. But anyway, unless you're Ricky Steamboat. But then he bypassed me and went to you, so that broke my heart. but anyway, just great guys. They both come right up to me. just introduced herself and just talked, big Mid-Atlantic wrestling fans back in the day. And, of course, they opened up the show with the Bavaro brothers, and it was just, how in the heck can you follow that, is all I'm saying.
Well, good. I've been hearing a lot of good things about them.
Good guy. I don't know where they're from. I guess, George, they're from...
They're actually wrestling quite a few. They're wrestling. I see them wrestle in like Knoxville. So
wow!
I've seen them wrestle in South Carolina. I'm not really 100% where they're from.
I know.
So
and I know some fans going to write in and say, "Duh, George, they're Washington Bullets. They're from Washington." But
I don't think that's the case. I think they're kind of Georgia guys or Southern guys. But no, I've heard nothing but good things.
Great, real professional. I mean, I
hope our paths cross. That's all I can say.
Yeah, that would be good. They would. I could see you and our Stan Lane and them too. I mean, it was good, Bullet. So anyway, with all that being said, we took the ring down, got out of there, and of course, going to load up and do it again in a few weeks. So Winston-Salem Wrestling, and that was the right before. Because everybody had done said that y'all are all stupid. You can't draw all no people on a Sunday afternoon, especially in Winston-Salem, 2 for 2. And then 3, it was Royal Rumble night.
So with tickets being $5, with that many names on there, I knew they were going to get a bunch of people.
Listen.
It's as simple as that.
And Bullet.
If anything, I was mad that more people are going to spend their money on that $5 and they're not going to go see the shows just down the road for 10. That's what I'm mostly concerned. I'm going to worry about them killing the business that way.
That's right. A lot of cheap wrestling fans. But boy, it was just a fun time. So with all that being said, Bullet, great week. Of course, we're here tonight. Training's getting ready to start. Got a couple students going to watch tonight. Things are just going real good. And of course, with all that being said, Bullet, we got a couple big shows coming up in just a few days. Seagrove, North Carolina. Yes, Bullet just added today. Fantastic Bobby Fulton will be coming in. Yes, we spoke today, and he's in town, so it's just going to work out good. Of course, no piss ain't, but anyway, that's beside the point. Fantastic Bobby Fulton. If you'd like to meet him and come out and hang out and just meet everybody, it's just a great show. Bullet ticket sales are going good. Of course, that's this Saturday, Seagrove Elementary School, and it's again, as we like to say, it's for the big girls softball knockout team. And of course, what everybody wants to know is Bullet Jake Manning still available for Seagrove?
For sure, still available.
Oh, I love that.
Still on the card.
Maybe not good for you and Miss Bullet, but George loves it.
Well,
George loves it.
She's heading out of town to go to Louisville. She's back on assignment. So
I love that.
I will be.
Please, Miss Bullet, stay busy so I can have your man more. Okay.
That's what everybody's saying these days. I tend to be quite productive.
Poor Miss Bullet she's working her back off. I mean, she's working her tail off, and back's hurting, everything going, and then we get you. So.
She's got to teach all those kids how to serve pizza.
Oh, I love it. I love that. Bless her heart.
This will be her third opening, so she's shooting for 10 this year.
Oh, wow.
A little ambitious.
Oh, I love that.
But I have nothing but
high
hopes for her. So
good for her.
She's doing great in a wonderful company.
So. So Seagrove, and then coming up right out behind Seagrove, the biggest show probably that I've ever been part of. Ain't this one, but it's going to be in Albemarle. Okay,
February 27th, Friday night,
buddy.
And you will see Team Dad. You don't work. You
wrestle.
Taking on the team.
Folks, sit down for this.
$5 Wrestling Superstar Showtime Dynamite.
Oh my goodness.
And former $5 Wrestling Champion and World Traveler in the Freight Train. That is the main event.
Bullet, there have been so much talk about this all over the... Listen, people don't believe it, Bullet. People don't believe that Dynamite's actually going to get his hands on me, which I've been avoiding him for 32 years.
And people don't realize how much I wanted to get my hands on Dynamite. So it's like the reverse of you.
That's exactly right. So that's exactly right. So I'm excited about this event, Bullet. We just want to encourage you, but there'll be a lot more coming up on our Facebook pages and websites and all that next few weeks.
I'm sure a lot of people are going to criticize everything because this is Freight Train show. He's putting on a very positive show, and like I said when I first posted the event, if you want to see something super serious, you want to see big name celebrities, you want to see guys do a million false finishers and kick out of all of them, guess what? Don't show up. I don't want your money. None of us want your money. None of us want you there. But if you just kind of want to see a wrestling show, have a good time, put a smile on your face, have a couple laughs, and enjoy a good time of professional wrestling, then February 27th, Albemarle, North Carolina. Bell time, I believe, is either 7:30, 8 o'clock. But check my Twitter account and stuff like that. The posters up and stuff like that. But Albemarle, North Carolina.
And Bullet, what I've always said, everybody has a dream. And I tell you, I love this. I'm excited about Freight Train being able to run,
This is his show.
He booked
his show, and actually,
this
time he booked most of the guys himself. He called them up.
I love that.
He organized them all. He's been going down to Albemarle, putting up posters. He keeps coming in for more posters. He's got at least 80 posters up in the town.
So, I love that.
So he's worked very hard. It's his money behind it.
That's right.
Well, him and me go half and half, but I mean, he's doing all the work. So
Bullet, if anybody. And it's almost like the little student show I done a few months back. Anybody that can find anything wrong with this, Freight Train's dream, continue living his dream, this is something that he wants to do. And then for anybody that could find anything possibly wrong with this is nuts.
He's got a good little show. He's got some good people on it. I'm very happy with the people he booked. They're all good people, and I'm just very excited.
Me too. I can't wait. So. And real quick, I'm gonna throw this in here. Of course. A lot of people may have seen the post. Big Time Wrestling's coming up again in a few weeks.
Can't forget about them. They're big fans of the show.
That's exactly
Bristol
right.
And
Bluefield. And of course, Tony Hunter, one of the guys, been up there really working the town, and he's already ran into people tearing the posters down and stuff like that. And I that just amazes. It just mind boggles me because you get a chance to see Steamboat and Flair one more time. I mean, oh my gosh! And I guess they think if they tear stuff down, we ain't coming, but. And it's like I almost joked about it. We've survived everything. Locusts, the plague, the flies. Flair survived a dadburn plane crash. Yeah. Sabu survived everything. Death-defying. I mean, what do y'all think you're going to do by taking a poster down?
That's the thing. It's like it's going to be very hard to take down the radio ads they're buying.
That's exactly right.
They put a lot of money and hard work into advertising. So them just taking down a poster, I hope that makes that person feel good who took that poster. And I hope that made you feel good, because you did nothing to affect. They're still coming.
They sure
You can tear
are.
down all the posters. They're still coming. They're paying for local media advertising, which you can't get rid of.
That's exactly right.
I've
never
and if you're a local
that.
promoter that's mad about it, use those shows as a platform. Like, perfect example.
Yeah.
I was at the Charlotte Music Factory. This past Saturday night, I got a flyer on my card for the fights that are going on tonight, and then of course. At the Big Time Wrestling Show, AML put posters up in the parking lot for the Big Time Wrestling Show, and look what they produced at this upcoming show.
That's
so
right.
they AML used Big Time Wrestling as an advertising opportunity for their show coming up. So if you can't see the correlation between that, then I got nothing for you. So.
And boy, I've never understood, and I know we got to get off here, but I've never understood what their mindset. I mean, most of them, to get. It's hard to hang a poster, much less to fight traffic, to pull your car over, to get over and think you're doing something, to take that poster down.
To ask the person to put it up in your store, I'm telling you.
That's exactly right. Oh, that's a very, very good point, Bullet.
When I put up a poster,
oh my gosh.
When I go in and put up posters and I have to go in all these businesses, I feel like I'm asking a girl out on a date.
You sure do. Oh my gosh, what a great illustration, Bullet. It is the most nerve-wracking. And that's a very true story, but we could do a TV show on that. I've actually sat in the car before debating. I mean, getting the nerve up. And I
want to deal with the no.
That's exactly
right. Sometimes it's not just the no, or I can't put it up, or I'll have the manager take a look at it. Sometimes you end up with that person that berates you.
That's right.
For just being associated with wrestling.
That is the truth.
And being somebody who's pro wrestling.
It's almost like
pro wrestling was my dream, to have somebody berate you to your face.
That's exactly right.
About your dream.
That is so true, boy.
And all you can do is just say,
you almost ask and duck. You know what I'm saying? Like they're going to throw something.
Yeah.
That is a very, very true story. And now it is, like you said, they almost want to take your poster and say, okay, I'll let but they're never going to put it up. They're never going to let anybody see it. So anyway, guys, leave this stuff alone. So with all that being said, real quick, Bullet, I do have an idiot of the week, if you don't mind, Bullet.
No
everything's going good, but I still got time to find an idiot. But, we've heard a lot this week about fans' reaction to the wrestling and stuff like that. And here's something I guess I'm just an old fart, and I really missed this part of it. And this is who I'm going to throw in the idiot bag. And it's happening a lot lately, is when I go out and I try to get heat and stuff. And believe it or not, it took a lot, but I was able to accomplish Bunkhouse Buck become a huge babyface. That's all I'm saying.
It must took a lot.
Oh my gosh. It was very Hulk Hogan-ish out there. And what a pop when he pinned me. But, as we've always said, to have a good babyface, you got to have a good bad guy, good heel. So I really, really did try to do my job just because out of respect for Bunkhouse, made it real easy for him. And man, I was waiting for Dick Slater to come and tag with him, Bullet. So with all that being said, of course, I had the fans. I mean, they were mad. Of course, when you're in a bar, you've had a few beers, you really want to kill me, okay? So I don't mind it. They're cussing me, Bullet. They're cussing my dog. I don't even have a dog, and they were cussing it. They were wanting to get in the ring. Several women tried to get in the ring. I mean, not me, but just that person there that they see me and they see the guy that wants their house payment. They see the guy that they hate. Is what I'm getting at. You know what I'm saying, Bullet? The guy that cooked their hamburger wrong. The guy that was short with them at the intersection. They see it.
The embodiment of everything evil.
Everything. And they want to kill me, which is fine. We have fun. But here's why I'm going to throw the majority of the fans I know into the idiot bag. Well, let me explain. Let me explain. Because, not because they cuss me, they spit at me. One guy threw the beer at me. I laughed because he just spent $4 for a beer. So I kind of laughed at that. But even if it hit me, I'd still laugh because then he didn't have a beer. He had to go buy another. It cost him $8 to throw something at me. But, and you've seen it many times, when the smoke clears, before the show's over, every one of them came up to my table and they apologized. No! Boy, okay?
If you're going to hate me,
if you're going to hate me,
commit to
hate me. I mean, really, if you're going to call me an SOB, commit to calling me that.
Yes.
So, and I'm
troll you on the internet. Every time you make a false claim, be right there to call them an idiot.
Yes.
Yes, if you're going to hate this man, commit to it.
Commit to hate me. And you know what I'm talking about, Bullet. There was a line, I'm not exaggerating to you, they was at intermission after my man, there was a line of people, not to purchase much, but just to tell me they're sorry and that they did not but I'm sitting here arguing with them saying, stop.
No, you're ruining it for me. I feel like I did something special. Now I'm the one that got worse.
Listen, where is those Royal Rumble fans that blocked the parking lot, Bullet? You hear about that after Royal Rumble. They were so discouraged and stuff. Yeah. That's like blocking the parking lot and boo. That's like canceling your WWE network and then apologizing for doing it. That's what it was like. I don't want them to. What I'm getting at, Bullet, I know we got to go, is don't apologize. If you're going to put forth the energy to spit at me, let it stick. Yeah. Okay?
Commit to it. Commit to hating me.
Yeah, commit to hating my guts like you just said I did. Oh my gosh. So, anyway, I just hate that, Bullet. I know it doesn't matter. I'm going to move on and you'll move on, but I want to leave the arena. Where's the days of Ric Flair getting, his tires slashed and a brick through the windshield? Don't do it to my ring truck, but please. I'd still drive it, Bullet, just like that. But you know what I'm getting at, Bullet. Yeah. It just, holy cow. I mean, if you're going to take the time to do it, commit to what you say. That's what I'm saying. Okay, Bullet. Man, I done blow the gasket. So, if you hate me, okay? What the heck's wrong with people, boy? You can't even get nobody to hate you nowadays, okay? Dang, man. Okay, I'm done.
That's why we're here, so you hate us.
Yeah, we want you to hate us. What the heck? Bullet, can't apologize to... Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm going to shut up.
If you got any hate-filled comments that you want to send to George or to me, just remember that I'm available on Twitter at ManScoutManning. And one book that you can hate all you want, but as long as you buy it.
Oh, that's good.
Is available.
That's good, boy.
At
a lot of hate over here on this side.
.com.
Good show. Good show, boy. Very good show. Did that make sense, boy? Really?
Yeah,
if you're gonna hate us,
oh, you gotta commit. You gotta go all in.
That's exactly
go
right.
All in.
And I mean, it's just man, women, children coming up saying, we didn't really mean to call you all that.
Well, we didn't really mean to throw you an $8 beer on you.
I know. Yeah.
Well, that's funny because I really meant to call you an idiot for doing that.
I know. I stuck my middle finger up at you, but I really didn't mean it. Okay? I think, yeah, you did. I want you to. But it's just, what's wrong with wrestling, boy? Oh my gosh.